All right, we are live now.
All right.
I hope. Now, fingers crossed, we don't get that goddamn, as soon as you hit live, ghetto shit that we got before. Chat, can y'all hear us?
That's really traumatizing.
It's really traumatizing when you don't lag all day. And as soon as you hit go live, your internet lags when you're trying to do live shit. Oh, let me get a little music in the back if they'll let me. Just a little bit, man. Some of these songs be ass though. I don't know how loud this is gonna be, chat. Okay, we're good.
I'm not late.
My boys, what's goody? We are here. Yes. We are 6 minutes late, but I set the show up 35 minutes ago.
Wait, hold on. No, they blaming me.
They blaming the right one.
No, they're not. You just went to go take a piss.
I gave Savard the latest invite of all time, and he was ready before you.
I've been ready.
You ain't never ready. Shout out to Advanced GG, guys. We got sponsors. If y'all ain't seen the last podcast, code GMG for goddamn discount. You know what I'm saying? We had some people buy some of those flavors already. Shout out to the people that bought that on the way. Yeah. Ricky, got anything you want to say?
Yeah, man, I wasn't late, man. I was here the whole time.
You still talk about that. I ain't talking about that shit no more. You know what I'm saying? What are you saying?
I mean, I'm gonna say something. Yo, chat, listen, y'all run it up on the GMG and y'all go ahead and support Chase on Advanced GG. We're trying to get a custom flavor soon, which will be amazing because there's so many quotables that come from Chase and his channel all these years that, you know, it'll be up to y'all. Vote polls, all that good stuff. We get them up there with this advanced shit and we get custom shakers and a custom flavor. It could be anything. That shit will be amazing. So we appreciate y'all supporting Chase, man. This is real just Chase. This is all Chase's stuff, man. A custom flavor will be amazing.
First of all, this is for the podcast. I don't know what this guy's talking about.
What do you mean? You worked hard all these years. I'm saying.
Y'all
it's going to be your photo, though.
This is during podcast hour. Shout out to Eddie for the art. Shout out to Savant. What are you doing?
I'm just saying.
When you got a racket, I got a banana. That's what we doing.
To combat the fungus, fruit fly, gnat, whatever they are, I can't get away from these guys. They was all in the cat's food. They was in the cat's food, man.
You can call that flavor gooey grape, or you said John Lou?
I screamed when I seen those gnats in my cat's food. You're never getting an interview, Sensei. Thank you. Chat,
let me get a ginger.
Chat, and that's my real live nephew. You're never getting an interview, dude. It's never gonna happen, bro.
Hey, what up, man? That's fun.
I swear that's my actual nephew. I swear to God.
Yo, what if you called the flavor D gummy and we don't have to tell them what it means?
I'm not calling nothing no D gummy.
Yo, I swear to God, if you do that, oh my God.
No.
Yo, that would go crazy.
Oh, wait, I'm gonna wait a couple more minutes before I start cussing up in here. So
that's why I said
to see y'all. Do we have anything going on? No.
What you mean as like in personal stuff? Well,
sure.
We playing games. We're seeing Gamescom. Yo, you have let me tell you something. Your situation right now is just all over the place. Why you have an electric tennis racket?
Because I just told it's not a tennis racket. Everybody, this is first of all.
Why you got that Wii U-ish?
Hold on, I'm trying.
Why you got the Nintendo Wii racket?
I can't get the name to show up. There's people that are afraid to fight insects in their home. You know, spiders. People have, spider phobias, flies, wasps, bees, anything. This will give you the courage you need. I will electrocute a bitch. And it's happened. And chances are it's going to happen live. If y'all hear a zap sound, it's because I got them. The only problem with those gnats is they so small, they fit right through the hole and they won't touch it. If they touch it, it's over. There was a spider on the wall, zapped his ass. Insta kill. You know what I'm saying?
Chase definitely has a Bug's Life going on in his crib. Your shit all messed up.
I mean, hey, I have an equalizer. I have this. And so y'all run around with run around with the dollar store flash water. You know what I'm saying? Where the handle break off that shit, or you lose it. This, you'll never lose it. But anyway, that's
are you promoting product right now and shit?
No, the only product I'm promoting.
Yeah, that definitely sounded like.
Crazy.
Yo, what's that on your shirt, bro?
What's up, Stacks? Stranger Things.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? You look like straight out Compton right now. What's up, chat?
Yeah.
I'm about to say straight up. I was about to say something.
You about
totally
to say something you can't say live?
Yo, don't do that.
Hey, chat, y'all understand like the amount of racist stuff that we as friends say off the air. Y'all would look at us different. y'all can never know. So
read the Discord real quick. I was about to say that. That's how I look.
Hold on.
Hey, Savon may not understand. He ain't gonna understand yet.
Let me see.
I don't know what that message I just read in the chat is all about, but go ahead with that one.
You said Saints Row 10 out of 10? A goddamn lie.
Oh, Saints Row.
Oh, Saints Row? Hey,
hold on.
If you were on PC, like, you want to go ahead?
Say that real quick, but don't do too much.
If you were on PC, me and Rise ran into a problem, okay? Co-op don't work for the first 3 missions.
3 missions?
We sat there for about an hour and a half to 2 hours trying to connect to each other. We connected each other at the beginning. It took me out to the closet and I was under the map. I said, okay. So, yeah. If you're having problems on PC, try that. And that's about as far as we got because I almost refunded the game.
Sorry about that. No, I had an important call. That message was crazy. I'm sorry about that.
But anyway, let's get to the show. Nobody cares about Ricky.
What the hell?
Are you the 3 times champ now or 4?
And what?
On here. How many times you been here?
I think this might be the 4th.
How you don't know how many times you been champ, dude?
Man, listen. You know
I don't get my one-offs.
You know what I'm saying? Over here, you know what I'm saying, with this good old suds. So
once you get past 3 guests.
Ooh, I seen that drip off your lip.
You ain't
I just seen my mouth.
No, I just seen that drip off your lips though. Yo, you didn't see that, Chase. Hey, yo, he drank it and it just went.
Hey, Ricky, stop looking at me.
Yo, somebody gonna clip that.
Yo, YouTube, please make the clip feature so that everybody can watch the clips, bro.
Oh, YouTube, please fix the gifting feature. Oh, forget it. The feature, bro. It's like Facebook, bro. You have to accept the gifted sub. Feature. People gotta accept the gifts. Like every time, if I give somebody in the chat, they gotta accept it. Feature. Okay, there he goes. Forget it.
The Saints Row game, I wouldn't say it's trash. It's just don't work properly, which I mean we're accustomed to. That's what we're accustomed to in the current world of gaming.
Saints Row.
Ether.
I can't get his ass. The Saints Row game is what the trailer looks like, and nothing more. Okay, what games are y'all playing besides Saints Row?
Spider-Man remastered.
I'm trying to think about, because I'm not gonna lie, Chase, you gonna judge me, but we was bored the other day and looking up games on PS Plus, right? We was on 2K Playgrounds.
Get him out.
Go ahead, snitch. It was me, Henny, Jewbug, and Rise because we couldn't find nothing.
Game
we was on
so like it feels so mobile-ish, like with the gameplay. Like the rebounds are horrendous on that game, by the way. I don't even know what's going on.
All I'm gonna say is, if you got 4 funny people, the game is fantastic.
It is fantastic enough to never get installed, and we could play something else. Shit.
Yeah, and I'm gonna make a PSA. Don't try Monopoly Madness.
Why not?
We played for exactly 5 minutes and 40 seconds.
Okay, well, why'd y'all stop?
Before we all uninstalled.
Why y'all uninstall?
It. You want to go play it? It's trash. It's like you're sitting here, right? And it's like you got your 4 characters, and you have to go get like water and electricity, and you have to randomly rent on a building that randomly pops up. You got to charge up the building to make sure you get a hotel on it. It's one of the worst ideas.
Wait, what is this, an
You
RPG?
didn't even sound like you were talking about Monopoly just now. That's how crazy it was.
That shit sounds like Move Out.
It's a party game.
I should have played Uno.
We should have played
That's
Uno.
the thing, you know what I'm
That shit
saying?
sound like it'll kill anybody's
Play
vibe on a
Infamous.
Saturday night.
Hey, boo. I'm playing. Whoa! I finally finished Slay the Hoe or the Spire. Slay the Spire. Bullshit ass game. One of the worst. This game's phenomenal, yo. S tier, 10 out of 10. However, fuck that game. That game put me through so many different emotions, you know, and I literally screamed. Like, y'all hear me scream? I've been watching before. I scream also. I screamed in a way I've not screamed before in excitement when I beat that shit at like 10 o'clock at night. And it took over 100 hours to get through Act 4. Bro, don't play Slay the Spire unless you got 100 hours. Because I promise you, you're going to need all 100 of them bitches for that heart boss at the end. But I'm playing Kirby in the Forgotten Land as well. That's really kind of it. Waiting for 2K.
Why you playing that? Why you playing that game?
It's a fun game.
How much
It
is that
does
game?
look fire.
$60. At least it worked when it came out.
I mean,
You're playing Saints Row. I don't understand how you can laugh at me for playing a game that works great.
you playing Saints Row with me.
I'm playing that whole. Everybody in this bitch is playing that game.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Of it.
You know what's crazy?
What?
Everybody on that game got cornrows.
You gotta stop saying that because that's not true. I've seen people without.
It's either cornrows or ponytail.
Reese, thank you, Reese. Thank you, lady. Appreciate you. Thank you, Russ. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you, Ray or Ryan. Thank you. Cold sweats over this. Oh, y'all, chat. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all beautiful people, but judging by the amount of people that sit here, percentage-wise, it's safe to say that somebody in this bitch was doing the PPP loan shit. Now, if you're here, you might as well say you did it, because we gonna find you. I work for them now. You might as well say it. You're not getting out of here. I know your shit. You thought she was like, you ain't gonna have money for textbooks, for school, or nothing. Because if you did the scam, I know you wasn't responsible. You didn't actually go start a business. You ain't put down money for a home loan. You didn't do anything. You took the shit. You went and bought designer clothes and all type of fuck shit. You didn't do anything productive with that money. So since you didn't do nothing productive, we gonna get you out of here. Who did the scam?
You said French?
Yo. Hey, Ricky.
Hey, yo, so we talking about the Legend of French?
Hey, man, Ricky, I need $10. You know what I'm saying? I promise I'll pay you back.
Yeah. I got you, bro. You know, good faith.
If you know, you know, chat. This dude French, bro. He's black. He's banned on all platforms for scamming the community for
everything. Trey is hilarious. He banned him when I was live, yo. I'm sitting here, we playing Call of Duty, and Trey just in the background, yo, get this nigga French out of here. Like,
all right, so we already started talking about it a little bit, man. Let's go ahead and kick it off. Saints Row. Take y'all deep breaths, chat. Y'all can chat.
I don't have, because let me go first. Because I believe, wait, Savad, have you played Saints Row before?
Yeah, I played 3 and 4.
All right, so y'all have like better like history with that. I played Saints Row 2, and in years past, I never touched another Saints Row. I just need to say, I didn't even know that it was 9 years since the last one. And I think Embracer Group owns the whole publishing, or they run the show, and then you have Deep Silver and Violation. What is it called? Violation or something?
That is Volition.
Volition, forgive me. I'm glitching words like the game. And what's insane is I couldn't understand how that game, the story or whatever, just the way the game feels, it feels extremely dated. The game has reused assets from 2013. We're not talking about like they bring back special characters and like we fan favorites. No, they're reusing assets. The game has similar animations from what I'm hearing and from what I've played, because I'm already like 30 hours in because of side missions and just going around running rampant on that game. Because that's actually pretty cool to kill some time when you're doing side missions, even though it's really the same thing over and over. It's really, I feel bad for like the real hardcore fans that were waiting literally like 6 to 9 years on a fresh game. You see that long, either you're gonna get two things. You're gonna get another team that kind of picks up that game, or you're gonna get a team that picks up where they left off at with very low budget. I don't know what's happened. That game is very mid-tier for what we thought was gonna happen. And like Chase said, it definitely it looks and plays just like we saw it on the trailer, and it feels it's very dated. Honestly, I don't care what the story's about. I just enjoy playing it with the stream because we're all just talking about the history of the game. But that game is something. Man, it's some bullshit. It got some bullshit in it. It's buggy, lagging. Chase got a crazy story to tell y'all. I know on my end, I wasn't able to get out the menus, click into the menus, my music. Yo, literally, they have a game with nothing but music that's copywritten. So if you take off the music, it's almost like having a silent party throughout the whole game. And all you hear is gunshots, bullets. You don't see civilians like that. The game is honestly lackluster. Like, and everybody who likes games for what they are, like just gameplay wise, yeah, you can have fun, but yo, that's Saints Row. And from what I remember, that game has 4 other games behind it. And it feels like it's from the 360 PS3 generation. I'm done though. I really have nothing else to say about it.
Well said. Savat?
Yeah, from a little bit I got to play because, like I said, the co-op didn't work properly. It's Saints Row 3 with upgraded graphics. There's not much more to it. So if you like Saints Row 3, like you'll be cool with it. But I will say, like, I don't really like the environment they chose because it does feel like Ricky said, it does feel really empty. Like I was just walking around and I felt like I didn't really see nobody. And I was just like, it's like there's no life here. As far as where I'm at in the game, it might change. So I don't know. But as far as like that first area, it just feels dead. Like I'm in the middle of nowhere. But yeah, and then with Saints Row, like honestly at this point, out of that studio, you expect the bugs and you expect the glitches because that's what their past games since 4 have been. So even 3 had co-op issues and game-breaking bugs. So I mean, it's what we've come to expect. There's nothing new. It's Saints Row.
Oh, man.
Hold on. Wait, Chase, because I know you got a big story. I do want to say that Trey pointed out something very interesting, and it was honestly the ragdoll features. It like when I say dated, to be specific, you see you don't really see improvements because I've noticed this in Saints Row 2, and we're talking about ragdoll features and everything in the game. And one thing in general that I'm starting to dislike is this laziness. And this is not, no offense, but this laziness in open world games where they take us to like this widespread terrain or like this crazy other city. Like you would think we want to go to places like New Mexico or these territories that be like with the music and all, but all you take us is to these large open world deserty areas. And I feel like no one has yet taken us to a game which is a filled up city with a lot of stuff going on. And I hate to say it, but Watch Dogs and GTA does that. But obviously they got their own set of whatever issues. But games like what Saints Row's doing, it's very, go, Chase, go. You're about to say it. I don't want to say it. You can say it for me.
Hold on. Can I piggyback off that real quick?
You think?
I'm done. I think me and Chase was talking about this the other day. Especially the most egregious offender is Assassin's Creed Valhalla, where you have this really big world with nothing in it. Like if you play Elden Ring, everywhere I go, every step I take, it feels like there is something for me to look at, something for me to fight, something for me to do. And that's the beauty of that game. A lot of games that are open world, either they should be a lot smaller or they don't need to be open world. Because it's like, why are you just making me walk? And there's nothing here but dirt and grass and like 3 trees and maybe this random NPC that says something funny, and that's about it. Like, I'm over games being 50 plus hours and they don't need to be.
That's a fact with that game too.
Chat. I'm considering doing a full-fledged review on the game. There's no guarantees though. Yeah, I've only done 2 reviews. Let me tell y'all something. I want to preface everything that we've said by saying this. Just because people have harsh criticisms of a game does not mean that they cannot and have not had any fun with the game. People have a problem where if I have a whole bunch of critique, they automatically assume that there was no fun to be had. Saints Row can be fun. I don't know, 15, 18 hours on the game already. But let me tell y'all some shit. Boy, these motherfuckers over here, I don't know what I'm about to mess some of y'all experience up, and I'm not trying to do it on purpose. Okay, because there's times where I try to point out the small things that devs get right. I'm about to point out something that they got wrong, and there's no excuse for it. You cannot switch shoulders when you shoot. Why? It's 2022, and I'm not even the guy that says what year it is before you say something, but it's 2022 and you can't switch shoulders. If you just step back and think, if you forgot to put the ability to switch shoulders in your third-person shooter, what else did you forget to do? I don't give a fuck how much of a fan you are of anything. That is a basic function of third-party shooters, period. And the fact that you can't do that is problematic. Now look, I'm not the animation police. I don't always get upset about reused animation. The number one thing I care about when I play games is the game fun. Yeah, all the lighting and all the graphics and the story and the writing is good. That just adds to the immersion. But these animations, man, you're not going to tell me these is new. You're not going to tell me this shit at all. In fact, there's a particular animation when you're shooting at the enemies. They do like this little spin move to dodge your bullets. That's been in every Saints Row, and that's fine. But like, I didn't see anything new. The flow motion signature moves are new, but they don't fucking work properly. I'm level 20. I'm max level, and I'm at the beginning of the game already. For example, if you have the move where you have the revolver and you call it in and it's supposed to put a revolver in your hand and let you shoot 4 targets, you can only do that one time for I don't know, per every couple minutes or whatever, because the second time you call that in, you won't have any bullets in your revolver. Then when you're doing the animations on your takedowns, sometimes you're punching invisible air. Now, I'm not the animation police. Sometimes I don't care, but some shit, you just ain't give a rat's ass when you put that shit out. We ain't gotta get to the motherfucking bugs and goddamn glitches. Open world is pretty empty. It was way more populated on Saints Row 1. Saints Row 1 came out like 2006. You cannot let your game that people love have several iterations, then you disappear. Years later, you announce that you have another one. You let people get excited, and then you do this. It's not right. It's been 9 years, and I play Agents of Mayhem. I don't even know if some of y'all know what the fuck that is. I'm here to tell y'all that I'm not going to confirm this yet. But what I'm going to tell you is until I finish Saints Row, I cannot be sure that it's better than that game. And that game is not good. It's not bad, but it is not good. So with those special moves, I just feel like they put some Agents of Mayhem type stuff in the game. The writing is not as fun or as well made as the other games. I don't know what's missing. I could give y'all 45 goddamn minutes about this shit, but you don't play with somebody. Take your favorite video game that's been gone for 10, 15, 20 years. And let's say, I don't know, NBA Street. And they say we have NBA Street 5 coming out. Motherfuckers be going crazy. And the one thing I said is when we see these game reveals, we gotta start believing who people are when they tell us. We all do it. You see this shit, and you're like, oh, it's just early footage, you know what I'm saying? It's probably gonna be better when it never is. Not once. There was like one game that got a buff to graphics and shit after the game came out. The rest of the games, what you see is what you get. That is exactly what our problem is. I'm tired of this shit, okay? AAA gaming is a disaster of an experience, except for first-party games. Third-party games are just getting pooped on by either the people that play them or the people that make the shit, or a little bit of both. Either the game is underwhelming, buggy, or it don't come out because it keeps getting delayed. I mean, can we name 4 third-party games in the last 2 years that were none of what I just said? Elden Ring. What else?
Elden Ring was buggy too. That's a
I don't.
It just wasn't as egregious.
Well,
It had some bugs, but they got fixed pretty fast.
I'm saying egregious, like AAA gaming is it's really fucked up, man. It's
I mean, shit.
bad.
First for AAA games. I'm gonna be honest with you. Just putting a bunch of money into some bullshit don't mean shit to me no more. I'm gonna be honest. What is the budget that makes up the AAA at this point?
I don't know what it is, but if it comes from one of the studios that are basically fronted by a big studio, I guess that counts. But
Dude.
these games, weird Cyberpunk, Downlight 2.
Dude.
I'm about to say something crazy.
Say it.
Sometimes we're, as consumers, as fans, we're really hard on games, right? But then you play other games that make you realize how hard you were on the games that you were hard on before. And you get a greater appreciation for it. I'm about to say something outrageous. When you play this Saints Row, it gives you a greater appreciation for Ubisoft's open world. And y'all know we be on Ubisoft's ass on this bitch. But goddamn, bro, Far Cry 6 and shit like that, at least it makes sense. Although it's a big ass world with a whole bunch of repetitive shit. But goddamn, Saints Row, they didn't, I don't know what they did, bro. Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I said that shit. Yeah, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Far Cry 6 is better than Saints Row.
Yo, I'm gonna be real with you, yo.
Ooh.
The Saints Row story, I'm actually sick and tired of Ubisoft does this shit a lot. I actually don't want to see games that release this open world bullshit where they talk about let's take over the city, brap. Like, I don't want to see that bullshit.
Why
Ubisoft did that because it's never executed the right way.
It used to be, though.
It used to be, and you know what's so crazy?
I'm using city. I don't know about you.
No, what city in Saints Row? Who? Where? There's nobody there to take over.
There is.
They come out when you do the mission.
I'm gonna say one more thing because I forgot to tell them, and this is on video. It'll be out tonight or tomorrow. I had a mission where you get to a church, and then you want to get the deed to the church from the guy that has it so that you own the church. So you go to the area he's located, and he's sitting in a car in the backseat of the car by himself.
Oh
I
my
don't know
God.
why he doesn't have security or anything. That's a separate conversation. You get in the car, and then you scare him. Now that's classic vintage GTA type shit. You get in the car, you scare somebody, you drive real fast, you get on ramps and all that. I have no problems with that. That's fun. I like that. But when I got to the car, there was nobody in the car. It was an empty car. I get in the car, my 2 characters are talking to somebody that's not even really in the back seat. So I foolishly do the entire mission. I drive on the wrong side of the highway like they asked. I'll go up ramps and try to scare them with that. And I even drift like a crazy person. I do all of that. He agrees to give me the deed. Then your character says, hey, all right, get out my car. Nobody get out because there was nobody in the car. So I just sat there not being able to do anything. Reloaded my checkpoint, and I got the never-ending loading screen where it just says Saints Row in the bottom right-hand corner. The game has bugs over bugs over bugs.
Can I tell you mine? After you're done, go first.
Last thing, and I got you.
Yeah.
I love, because gamers ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? All of y'all in here, y'all not shitting either. You know what I mean? Shout out to the 1100. We ain't shit. Okay?
1100.
Everybody got their biases and all that. But I love nothing more than when we could come together on a third-party game that's fucked up. When it's first-party, dudes be in their feelings and all that type of shit. You know what I mean? If it's Nintendo, PlayStation, you know what I mean, Xbox exclusive, dudes be salty just cause that's their shit. But when it's third-party and nobody owns that shit, and we can be honest with ourselves, this is beautiful. The scores you see for that game are about right. That's about right. And I ain't saying all bad. I'm saying know what you're getting into. I'd be lying if I didn't tell you that. But go ahead, Ricky.
I did that mission, and guess what? It didn't save after I did that mission, so I just jumped on the game earlier, and I said, "Oh, what the hell? It's still on that mission." I don't know why, but I remember the day before I played it, there was nobody in the car, and when I did that drifting, when I ended the mission, some dude just randomly came out the backseat of the car. There was no one in the car with me the whole time. It was just like my guy, your partner, whatever, and yet you just hear them talking. And as soon as he goes, all right, I'll give in, whatever. Like I stopped the vehicle, and a dude came out the backseat of my car, and I said, "Bruh, there was no one in my car the whole time I did that mission."
Yep.
That shit is insane.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to be a prisoner of the moment because people keep comparing it to Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk's release was worse, way worse. Like way worse.
Way worse.
It didn't work at all. On
Health wise, it was worse too.
And I'm gonna be honest, bugs aside, Cyberpunk was a good game for the people that was actually able to finish it outside the bugs. Okay, and that was the thing. But these bugs, man, and unfortunately, I'm gonna probably finish the game before they get fixed. Unfortunately for me, and it's
Look what somebody asked in the comments.
I regret to play the game or nothing like that. I've played much worse games than Saints Row. I just have to be very straightforward and tell y'all what you're getting into. And anybody who's on the Epic Games Store and you go to start the game and it gives you a message about you not accepting the agreement and it won't load, just keep quitting out until it lets you in. Don't be a fool and reinstall your game like normal people do, like I did, because I did that twice and I lost all my save files. I had to start the game over 2 times.
Oh my God.
You lost your save files when you reinstalled?
Wait, and it may be because I had a press release copy. You know what I'm saying? What happened is, most games on PC, when you uninstall it, your save data is located in a different place, like in documents. Saints Row, the save data was located in the installation folder. So when I uninstalled it, it deleted my saves. Never had that happen before. I've been on PC since 2014, but
I've never had that happen.
Long story short, it's the worst Saints Row game out of the bunch. Now that's not always a bad thing because some franchises, all the games are good. Take Batman. In my opinion, it's not everybody's opinion. I love all the Batman games, but Origins is the worst one. But Origins is
it might change soon.
But anyway, I'm sorry. They should be sorry though. And I didn't even, and there's gonna be, if I do a review, there's gonna be a lot more to talk about. I'm trying to, move on. We only gonna be on this whole for an hour. We already about 30 minutes plus in, but shout out to everybody that's in here for all the memberships and all. We appreciate y'all boys. You know what I'm saying?
Big W's.
Between that, once again, you know what I mean? Use code GMG if you're trying to get some advance. Some advance, you know what I'm saying? Cause G Fuel was fucking up. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I don't know what G Fuel was doing. They was firing dudes live on air and shit. How you gonna fire somebody live on air and tell everybody they fired in the middle of a live stream? All right, they out here playing with people, reputation and all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? So, but anyway,
Strictly unprofessional.
We got our first podcast sponsorship. I will tell you, I like the focus supplement and then the hydration. I didn't do the other one because it had caffeine in it. But yeah. So, you know what I mean? If y'all decide to get it,
percent off, man.
If
GMG
not,
30.
You know what I mean? Y'all cool. Anyway, moving on. Shaylin, thank you, Shaylin. I appreciate you. Thank you guys. Thank you, Malk. 8 to 10 podcasts. I swear, y'all my favorite. Thank you, bro. Gio, my guy. Will I bring back Infamous 5-7? Maybe. We'll see. NewTube. Poop Bro. He called it Poop Bro. You know what I mean? Thanks for the $20, bro. The Trickster. What's good, bro? Reese, my guy Reese. Thank you. Just wanted to share y'all some love. The games are missing this podcast. Plague Tale Requiem is free on Game Pass. It's a W. See, those are the games I get excited about. Because I know that I'm going to get what I expect. Smaller games that blow up, stuff like that, have been consistently, they've been more consistent than like the big boys. You know what I'm saying? The big boys, it's just tough. But I don't think Saints Row was ready. I think they needed another 6 months to fix the bugs. And, people keep talking about the story. I've never played Saints Row for the story. I'm going to be completely honest with you. The cutscenes are always entertaining and funny, and I do expect that. But I never... you want deep story from Saints Row? That's not... really? I'm gonna say it, Ricky. I was playing Saints Row like 1, 2, and 3. I was there to like hit people random like purple dicks and all that. Like anytime you hit people with dildos in a video game, you can't care about that story. Like
you know how we were playing it. we were playing it, bro, and that's real. We were playing like Saints Row. We are playing Saints Row basically like when we were young and we got our hands on GTA 3. Like when I was young, I didn't really process like playing out a story in GTA 3. I was just running over shit, being stupid. And that's how I got my enjoyment from Saints Row. And that's how I'm having fun right now. Actually, I think it's pretty cool when you do stuff like that. But to be honest, man, if you're really focused on a story, and again, being spoiled, when you got these consoles and everything, like if you're just somebody who's really just, you're going to be very judgy. That's why I asked the chat one time. I was like, listen, if y'all was given the opportunity to have a beast PC, are y'all going to raise the graphics up or not? Everybody who said, hell yeah, y'all like myself would be kind of judgy on how the game performs and how it looks. But if you're someone who's really just on some, man, I'm a big ass fan of Saints Row, I don't really care. You're going to get your enjoyment out of it. Now, when you're going to ask if it's $70, I don't think so. No, I don't believe it's worth it.
I don't want anybody to mistake my statement about not caring about the story as an excuse for them to not give a shit about the story. They should still care to do some type of entertaining story that makes sense. 100%. I'm just saying, I don't need a Yakuza style narrative from Saints Row. Just something that's decent to get me through, to fit some entertaining cutscenes in there. And one last thing, I really miss the parodies from like the bounty missions and stuff. I distinctly remember playing Saints Row 1 or 2, and there was one of those wanted missions, and I had to find a target, and it was Indiana Jones and stuff like that. Like, parody is missing from our video games. I don't know why nobody does it anymore, but you know, it's nice when you can see, like, recognize that a mission is really based on something that happened, and I want to see that more with our games. It's something that's basically been abandoned. And I was playing, when I was playing Saints Row, there was a mission where like you're trying to find this meth lab, and at that moment I'm thinking the old Saints Row. I'm like, yo, is it gonna be a knockoff of Walter White? And it wasn't. Like, that was their chance to do some shit like that, you know what I'm saying? I remember Watch Dogs 2 had some good parody missions with Martin Shkreli and all that kind of shit. We want those back. Saints Row, we need more parody, man. You're trying to do too much, bro. Anyway, let's move on.
Wait. Lastly, the customization is amazing. That's all I gotta say.
I'm sorry, I forgot that.
Oh yeah.
Saints Row's customization is number one. I'm not bullshitting you. Triple S tier, best customization of a base vanilla game with no mods. That one of the best that you could possibly make. The community creations are phenomenal. I've seen such amazing stuff. I've already used John Wick and Joker, but in the video I recorded today, they made Avatar. I've seen Rick and Morty. I've seen
I had Michael Jackson
shit. I don't know how these people do it, but they're amazing, and they had a chance to showcase their stuff. I think that is what they do best, and they need to take that energy into the rest of the game, but whatever. Anyway, you know what I mean? Shout out to the 1100 in the chat, man.
Big 1100, man. Please hit that like, please. Ooh, shit.
Sony, hey, yo, Sony. People grew up playing your goddamn platform since the 90s. I never had the pleasure of having a PS1 because I had a Nintendo 64. My cousins used to laugh at me for having cartridges. Okay, I got a PS2, PS3, PS4, PS5. You know what I'm saying? Sony, you all, the shit that y'all been doing is ass. It's wild as fuck too. Like if you up, like you feel like you up. First of all, we haven't done a show in a couple weeks, so and I know people will be like, that's just business, and it is, whatever. But that doesn't change the fact that y'all are losing out. Y'all dudes is talking about something just business, like y'all getting a piece of that. You ain't getting a piece of that. You a consumer. So if somebody's stopping you from getting some shit, you should probably be thinking differently. I don't know why y'all feel like y'all need to defend millionaires and billionaires. You're not gonna get no money out of it, honestly, but whatever. Anyway, it was out here paying fees. They was paying a no Game Pass fee. That shit is crazy, bro. A no Game Pass fee is wild. And dog, I got my own issues with everything in the industry. We've had conversations. I've had conversations with Xbox people, PlayStation people, and everybody. We're all benefiting from the Game Pass stuff. It hasn't been enough years to see how it's actually going to impact the industry yet. And that is a conversation. However, you out here blocking dudes and all that. They doing all that. And regardless of if people paying it or not, yeah, you know what I mean? The price hike for the $70, people don't agree with. But forget all of that. These dudes, Sony, they out here getting sued for how much, Ricky? You remember how? Matter of fact,
5.9 billion.
Say that one more time, my brother.
$5.9 billion.
5.9 billion because they are overcharging people in the UK and maybe some other areas for the price of digital games. Now, this is only one article. I found another article that was not from IGN because I know some of y'all don't really care for them. And then basically the person was saying that wrote the article that Sony already has a ginormous kind of a huge market share, or they even said kind of a monopoly on digital games, but especially their own digital games, because where else are you going to go to buy PlayStation games except, I mean, you can go to Steam and Epic, but you have to wait for those games to get there now. So they was charging a 30% commission fee. Yo, I know the people in Canada to be getting overcharged for stuff in general, not just PlayStation shit. But the UK, boy, they was busting y'all ass over there. And I always knew because they would say that they paid more, but I didn't know that it was shit like this. It's the class action lawsuit. Let me tell you something. Listen, I don't have a horse in that race personally, but people need to realize if they doing this to them, they gonna be coming for you too. PlayStation, you have a great library, but the shit that y'all be doing is wild as fuck. All right. Humble season. Hopefully they get theirs. They had it with the PS3 for the first few years, and they forgot what that tastes like a little bit. These boys is wild. And you know, it's
like, bro, you know, it's like with Apple. It's like what happened with Apple.
Yeah, man.
The Fortnite situation with Apple. This is exactly it. They wanted like 30%. They were doing some shady shit with microtransaction, and Fortnite didn't want to charge people to play their games on any platform, and they wanted to make it seamless. And that's why, you know, Fortnite did that trolling shit with the Apple commercial. It's literally the same thing. Yeah. And to see that, you know, just like in certain places, we get certain fees when we buy these games. 30% is a lot of money.
30%. And look, I don't care. Just because somebody can comfortably pay for something doesn't mean you should have to. Okay? Just because people always doing that. And shout out, I mean, the UK, they don't really play them kind of games. And you brought up Apple. Like, one of the things that I saw a couple years ago was that in the UK, I'm not 100% certain on this, but I thought I'd read something about they made it so that the iPhones and the Android phones use the same charger. Now I don't know if that's accurate. Somebody can.
That's accurate. Yeah, they don't play that shit.
See, that's the shit I like. We just don't have a backbone in the US because we are consumer whores, and like we get ripped off and smile over in this bitch. You know what I mean? Like, yo, yep. You want to talk about getting ripped off? Order someone on DoorDash right now. You about to pay $50 for something that should be costing $12. You could blame it on gas prices, but they've been getting in your ass. We get ripped off. Sneaker fans, video game fans, and look, whenever I say that, I am including myself. Worst consumers, bro. We take all L's. We could pay
$700 for a pair of sneakers that is $100, and we'll be hype as fuck when we get home. No, we broke. We some losers.
And the bad part about it, 10 years ago, that shoe was like $50 at Marshalls or TJ Maxx.
Fucked up, man.
I mean, like, and it's that, and then not only that, but like, if you've been buying sneakers long enough, you realize what time that the quality of the shoe has gone down. The materials are not the same.
Cheap as hell.
Cheaper, the price is up, and all that shit is down. But people constantly buy that shit with a smile, and they laugh at other people who don't participate. We have a problem, and we always get ripped off. And I'm just saying, and it's not to say, oh, well, what are you going to do about it? I'm not saying I'm going to do anything. I'm just saying I recognize my contribution to the fuck shit. As should you, okay? Because we went from paying $5 for 5 skins and 5 class slots to paying $20 for a red dot site years later behind that shit. All right? They coming for you. Anyway.
Wait. What Konami charging for save game slots?
Oh, yeah. Konami. Oh,
There's a lot of shit. And keep going.
As far as like the PC market, like these companies have been getting over on gamers for a long time. Like, for example, the reason why you can't gift games directly anymore, a lot of times, or between countries, is because for me, it's cheaper for me to buy a game over here than to somebody in another country, and vice versa. So they don't allow you to do that. They lock your account to a certain region.
yeah.
And
Shout out to Bullet. What's up, Bullet?
it's
Good
just-
to see you, bro.
It's just trash the way that they get over on people so people can't save money.
They don't want you saving. Spend, spend, bro. That's what
I have a question for you guys and the chat. So add on something else with Sony. So apparently I wasn't even aware of this, and it's gonna be brief. Sony with their trophy situation, and since 2018, Sony has not allowed, I guess, a difficulty trophy on their first party titles, or they're not allowing difficulty trophies be a part of their first party titles, and devs cannot add difficulty trophies to their first party titles. That causes, I guess, for people who really care about trophy hunting. I'm here where I just play games for what it is. I see a lot of people complaining. Does any of y'all give a shit about that?
So I'm gonna ask the community while we at it. So there's a poll up there. Yo, is there
What up, Bullet?
I'm late to the trophy hunting game, you know what I'm saying? I ain't start till last year. Assassin's Creed Valhalla was so goddamn long, it turned me into a trophy hunter. After I was anti-plat for all these years, that shit was so long and I had so many hours that I said, yo, I already got 150 hours on this shit. I could spend 2 hours getting the trophies I done had. And then my Discord indoctrinated me, and I don't appreciate them for this. They turned me into a trophy hunter. I can't even play games the same way no more. I got guides up and shit before I even start the fucking game and all that. Thanks, guys. Y'all have ruined me. But 70%, over 70% of people in the chat say no. Most people aren't trophy hunters. For the few people that are, I can guarantee you they probably spend a lot more as consumers on the actual game, video games, than your average person as well.
Well, fellas, how do you feel being? All right, screw that. I understand. Like, you're gonna go for the trophy because maybe you really enjoy the game and you're like, man, fuck it, that's in my library. I used to do that with Xbox with my gamer score with Gears of Wars and the Halos, right? Mm-hmm. Now, imagine the idea that Sony. Now, this is the part that got me, was like, damn, Sony is saying they're not allowing their devs to add difficulty trophies, putting restriction behind your devs and how they make their games and adding that, because again, we got to stop acting like developers. Sometimes they really, they fuck with the community. They do what they do, like Cory Barlog in them. And it's like, you're not allowing your devs to add these things in games. Like, imagine if Elden Ring was a PlayStation exclusive, which has their trophies that deem beating bosses at certain levels, but they added a difficulty tier. But because Sony goes, you're not allowed to add that trophy, people play those Souls games and all those games for those purposes, right? It's just the idea that Sony is putting restriction on their devs when it comes down to those types of trophies that I have a problem with.
I do want to amend that. What they're doing is that, but what Sony usually does is for the hardest difficulty, there's a separate platinum outside of the base game's platinum. It gives people, trophy hunters, an opportunity to get more platinums, or at least that's how it was. We'll see how the changes are now. For example, The Last of Us, if you play the base game, you can get a platinum, but then there's a separate platinum for grounded mode, stuff like that. I hope that at the very least they could do that. I know, for a prime example of what Ricky's talking about is on Resident Evil Village. I think in order to platinum that game, I think you have to beat the game on the hardest or one of the harder difficulty. You can't play on normal, or you can't get the platinum at all. A lot of trophy hunters want that to remain in some of the games, and Sony's not going to allow for opportunity for everybody to not get the platinum with the base game based off difficulty. It looks like they want people that play on easy to have opportunity to get the platinum just like everybody else. I don't know. I ain't gonna lie, I don't give a rat's ass like that. I'm more concerned.
Yeah,
That's what.
It don't. I guess it don't really bother me like that, because I mean, I'm the type of person, if I like the game enough, I'm gonna play on hard anyway. So now I will say one of the most more egregious offenders I've seen of like doing the difficulty trophies is something like Darksiders 2, where like they had like trophies for beating the game on each difficulty, but if you play it on a lower difficulty, you would have to beat the game again to get this trophy, because you can't switching difficulties in the middle of the game. They won't allow that. So maybe that it cuts out devs doing that, because you got 4 trophies based off difficulty. But I don't know. I mean, I guess I don't really care too much. I don't know.
Can we?
If it's go ahead.
My bad. No, you're good. Go ahead.
I'm about to say, if it's like that, I'm not gonna get the platinum. Like I'm not that much of a snob to where I need it.
Man, the snob. So. Hey, chat. My Discord is full of snobs. In fact, they pride themselves on being that. Savage, you're one of them. I don't know what this guy's talking about.
Man, all right.
Anybody, I ain't gonna lie. I'm about to say something. I don't even know if I believe it. So I'm about to say some bullshit, but it sounds funny. Anybody who only plays on PC seems to be a snob. Savage, you was one of those for a hot minute. You know what I'm saying?
All right, man.
You know what I'm saying? All you dudes that don't have a console at all, you only PC and you never get in the I think you one of them. You know what I'm saying? Coop, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, man. Chat, I'm telling you, hey, chat, it be feeling like that though. Boy, the PC. Hey, yo, by the way, everybody worried about what PlayStation and Xbox is doing. And PC, they getting all y'all games. I said the other day, PC fucking all y'all bitches. They getting all y'all games. They getting it for free too. They not paying for online. Y'all here worried about consoles. PC gonna have all y'all shit. And
Death Stranding is now on PC Game Pass.
I platinum that game.
That's an example of that.
Unfortunately,
well, Last of Us is heading over to PS5. I mean, to PC without multiplayer. That's a city girl type bit.
We did, Kenan. We did at the beginning.
Yo,
I heard. Yo, shout out to Sean. Yo, what's good, my boy? He just wrote something above. Was that little sizzle I heard?
What?
I heard something. I don't know if it came from your mic. Did you kill one?
I might have zapped.
It went.
I might have zapped his ass.
Yo, you did that so calmly, like you just went, yeah. As Savah was talking, I heard a zzz, and I was like, yo, what the fuck was that? Like the freak, like my phone. I moved my phone away from my mic.
You might hear another one. Let's go ahead and go ahead. You say that. Go ahead.
I was gonna say another thing about PC is like, yeah, we get everything, but like a lot of times we have games that just don't go on sale. Like Prototype 2 is still on PC for $40 and it don't work.
That's why you just
Killer is Dead.
I said that.
Yeah. You said that live too.
Buy keys from companies that steal people's credit cards and shit.
Yeah, Killer is Dead is still full price. It don't work. Like
Killer is Dead. That shit ain't never gonna work.
Honestly, G2A is really the corner store dude that be holding all the single cigarettes. I cannot lie.
Yo, G2A
really do.
Them motherfuckers really out here stealing credit. They really buying keys somehow. Somebody got their credit card stolen, and I'm winning. The shit is crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, since we
CD Keys is the DVD dude.
We talk about trophies and all that. Let's move PlayStation to the side for a minute. Nintendo, get a motherfucking achievement system on your platform. Nintendo, damn, I ain't gonna lie. I love all the consoles legitimately. Nintendo, them boys, they get away with murder. The screenshots on Nintendo games is always funny looking because the graphics 9 out of 10 be so ass and they get away with that shit. That's a separate issue. They ain't got no achievements. You can't even message anybody on Nintendo. I can't message anyone. What the fuck is that?
Yo. You know how I know people know when I'm playing Mario Kart? You have to exit out of your game, like back out to the menu, look at your friends list and see that I'm playing. So when you join my lobby, I'm like, damn. And then even because he had like the option to message me, he had to go back and do all this shit just to join my session, bro.
Always get away with murder, man. Can you imagine if PlayStation and Xbox had a series where they put out 2 versions of the series on the same day and expected people to get both?
Oh, speaking of which, Harry Potter's dropping on the fucking Switch.
That's not good news for me.
Oh no.
Yo, that ain't good.
Hey, Switch game.
Oh no.
Hey, look.
Oh no.
Game. I'm one of y'all. But when y'all get a game that I get on another console, I am concerned because this shit's gonna be ass.
Yo, I know on the Switch, the Elementals gonna look like Roblox. Shit gonna look like dog shit.
Crazy. You said it's gonna look like Rust.
That's oh shit.
I just
go ahead.
Do you think?
The Nintendo decides to stay so far behind, and I don't understand why. I mean, even on the Wii, you could message people. Now it was ghetto and it was trash, but you could. So like, I just we got a message from Jubug. He says he wants y'all to talk about the Sonic release date.
I don't want to talk about Sonic at all.
No, yeah, how your movie Sonic better than your game?
The gameplay?
I seen that gameplay. And I'm gonna get the game, but it's the Saints Row situation. I have to believe who they told me they are with that footage.
Nope, I'll tell you the truth.
You realize what is coming out before though? What? Like what comes out the next day? What? God of War.
That's unfortunate. Splatoon 3. Right? I need that though.
Sonic is coming out before. Yo, Sonic, that shit look like, dude, that shit look like a game you find on itch.io or some dude who single-handedly made it by himself from Russia.
Why you doing that?
Yo, dog, the whole environment. No, it looked like them passion projects from dudes from like Poland or New Zealand who went crazy and asking for GoFundMe's to fund the rest of the project.
It looked like it was made on the.
And half of them, I'm not gonna lie, half of them Sonic games from fan-made ones be looking fire.
That's what I'm saying. Shit look like when Super Mario in 4K on Unreal Engine 5.
So you're saying this off the Dreams on the PS5?
Nah, the one on the PS5 on Dreams is better.
Nah. Oh,
you know, Dreams.
You might be right. Yes, PS5? I do. I've seen enough.
Just saying. Hey, the Sonic movies is fire. Grace, it's good to see you, Grace.
How the movie better than the game?
The Sonic movie, hey,
for sure.
Video game movies have come a long way, and Sonic is one of those. Man, they did very well. But let's talk about Gamescom. And I want to start off with total disrespect, by the way. Some of my favorite people in the industry is Adam Sessler, Jeff Keighley, and Kojima. So I would love to meet those guys. Kojima, let me tell you something, my brother. Don't you ever motherfucking come on Gamescom saying you got a special announcement and tell me you got a motherfucking podcast. You don't ever tell me you got no podcast. You tell me you got a video game or some other shit. You don't tell me you got no goddamn podcast. You think we watched that for that shit? That was that, yo. I don't know who told him to do that. And I ain't trying to pigeonhole my brother, you know what I'm saying? Because that's like telling somebody like that they can't get out of what they in. I ain't telling you that. I'm just telling you don't announce it to me during no gaming event. You don't tell me about no podcast during no gaming event. You don't never tell me no shit like that.
Yo, he had a thumbnail ready with that bitch, and behind him said the word Spotify.
Like, yo, he like, yo, it's gonna be exciting in September. Like, that ain't gonna be exciting. I'll be in Portland in September, and 2K come out. I don't give a fuck about your podcast, bro.
What the fuck they talk about? Dev Diaries and shit?
I don't know what he's talking about, bro.
I want to hear shit about how you making the game, because when the game drop, bitch, it ain't gonna go. Saints Row gonna go July 11th. I ain't forget. And that bitch is not gold because that game corrupted my shits. Game was not fucking gold.
That was the second worst announcement in the history of my opinion. Now, I'm not saying this even makes any sense. It's the second worst announcement of all time. The worst video game announcement of all time during an event was when Sony, in the middle of E3, announced a Shenmue Kickstarter. You don't announce no motherfucking Kickstarter in the middle of my E3 event.
My shit was...
Give them the goddamn money and get on. Why are you telling us to give them money?
That shit was crazy. We backed that shit up. That shit still came out and looked bad, worse than fucking Dreamcast. My worst experience was when Mark Cerny was whispering in my ears, "In the pixels for the new console." That shit was the most nastiest shit I've ever heard him say, yo. I'm motherfucking 8 though. Go ahead, Kitty.
Okay, what did y'all think about Gamescom? Any notable things?
Liza P.
Savard, the floor is yours.
Liza P. Look, yo, but what was that?
What was Liza P's? I know what it was.
Oh no, Liza P. was so you're supposed to be. I don't know if you're playing as Pinocchio, but you're in the setting of Pinocchio because they showed Geppetto and everything. Mm-hmm. So it's a Souls-like, and I'm not gonna lie, From Software needs to start suing people because the Souls-like, how they just take directly from Souls games and just change the UI a little bit is insane at this point. because everything looks the same. But the game does look fun. It looks like a cool take on it. You got like a little metallic arm, so they're gonna make it like futuristic. So I'm excited to play it. I've become more of a fan of Souls likes. I just hope it's different enough to where I don't feel like I'm playing a Dark Souls game. What was the one game we was talking about? The one where it was the one where Shorty was walking on water and stuff like that. The one that's not coming out.
I felt like it was so ambitious. I don't even think I put it on the list.
Cause that looked cool.
Was it
But
earlier?
it looked like one of them games.
Earlier
Where the
later?
winds, where the wind meets.
Yeah, where the wind
Yeah,
meets. Yep, that's what it is.
That's it.
Forspoken, they showed off some really cool stuff for that. So I'm
They
hyped
did?
for that game. It was one of the it was some stuff I saw today for like a gameplay demo.
Okay.
Let me see. Dead Island 2 is what I want. From what I'm seeing, is what I wanted Dying Light 2 to be. And I don't know, like I want it, but I also don't want another zombie game ever again because I'm tired. I'm with Reboard, man. I can't do zombie games no more. I'm tired of shooting zombies. It's gotten old because they're all the same at this point. They're either a Left 4 Dead clone or they're a Dead Island clone. Like this, or you get some different stuff like State of Decay, but when's that gonna come out? 2027? Like, so I just Gamescom was cool. I saw a lot of interesting ideas. I saw some new IPs that look cool. What was it? Lords of the Fallen. That
Oh
looked
no,
cool.
we ain't looking for that though. Why they
not?
doing that to us, bro? That you know that's a sequel to the first one that came out like 2013.
Yeah.
And
Right.
that shit was hot trash. I just want y'all to know that game was bad. It looked so good. We all thought it was like 4 different games. I'm gonna probably give it a try because it did look good. So no, we continue, Savon.
So I don't think, I can't say Gamescom was trash, but there was a lot of stuff I was like, yeah, I played this if it's on Game Pass. But like Where the Wind Meets, Lies of P, and maybe Dead Island 2 were the only ones that I was like, I might buy those. Now, once y'all talk about stuff, I might remember something. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now.
I'll just go real quick. I really enjoyed the show, by the way. I like the format. They had good pacing and everything, which is important because I always say you don't always notice the pacing of a movie, TV show, video game, or presentation until it's bad, and it just seems like there's not enough kind of excitement in between. So I thought they did a good job like mixing stuff up. There was some weird stuff though. They did like 2 like awards for the most anticipated games on Xbox and PlayStation, but on the PlayStation side it was all multi-plat, and I thought it was the same thing on the Xbox side. It was very weird because they didn't even have Starfield on that list. So maybe they know something that we don't know in regards to release dates. I don't know. PlayStation announced a new controller, and I said this during the show. Now I've bought Elite controllers from my friends. I have plenty of controllers, but it's never going to excite me to see a new controller. I don't give a rat's ass who made it, and it's not to say that I'm not going to get it. It's just never going to excite me. That was fine. We did see a little Hogwarts Legacy. I'm really looking forward to that. Callisto Protocol looks phenomenal, bro. That's the Dead Space spiritual successor made by some of the original team.
Is that supposed to be multiplayer?
No, I don't think so.
I don't know, but it's extremely gory with action.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm looking.
I'm just
forward
glad
to
he's
that.
back on that project.
Yeah,
like I'm glad because he got pulled from it. He got pulled from doing a game to work on World War II.
Phenomenal. Lies of P look really good. I have something called Atlas Fallen. I can't remember what that is, but I have that as one that look good. I do have Where the Wind Meets on here. There is some other smaller games, but I will say Quantic Dreams, I expect a lot from them on the narrative side. What they showed did not look like something that is of the quality that they usually show. Those are the people that made or Detroit Become Human, Heavy Rain, Beyond Two Souls, all those games, it had like it was like an underwater type of thing. I'm gonna check it out. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't give a rat's ass about the Tales from the Borderlands thing. That's kind of it for the big things. Oh, they showed something completely unexpected. Completely. Now, if you know what this is, either you've seen a lot of horror movies from the 80s or you're older than 27. Out of nowhere, where's this picture at? If I can find it. Out of nowhere, bro, this popped up and me and Ricky was screaming. And it wasn't because it was not because of my excitement for the game or nothing, because I don't even know what the game is. I just seen these three dudes and realized out of fucking nowhere that there was a video game being made, and I was not expecting this at all. I did not see any leaks, rumors, or anything about these dudes from a movie called Killer Clowns from Outer Space. The movie, by today's standard, you watch that shit, you gonna be like, yeah, this shit is trash. But I seen this when I was a kid. Weird ass movie though. They was like putting people in like big balloons and drinking them with straws and shit. But as soon as I seen these dudes, I said, yo, what the I'm telling you, we was screaming on there. I don't know if I've ever screamed like that in the middle of a reveal. Not even for like the last
I think I know, and my bad for cutting you off. I think part of it was similar to, I think, people's reaction whenever they see like the Stranger Things trailer, because it's a take on something crazy. And what the crazy shit for me was, it's like, we're older. All the games that are coming out now, and it's like, damn, there's people still in this industry. Obviously, it kind of took me back a bit, and I'm like, they got some OGs in this industry that really remembers these movies and these shows from years back, that when they brought this in, it caught me like by surprise. Like, because, you know, I didn't expect to see something like from, remember, these are like classic movies, even though they're deemed as ass nowadays, but like they're still classics. So kind of seeing like, I was screaming wild and like, wait, who's the guys behind this? Because like, where did this come from? So I don't know. It was like a mixture of excitement and a mixture of like, what the hell we seeing here? Like, I was like, oh shit.
It definitely caught me off guard because I forgot this series even existed.
Yes.
And I wanna make one comment real quick to KW talking about why is Dune an MMO. If you guys don't know, because Dune ain't really been too popular. Dune inspired like a lot of sci-fi stuff we see today, the original movies. So like Dune has like a Star Wars level fan base and a Star Trek level fan base. That's probably why they're making it an MMO, so they can get a lot of players to really collaborate on that. So that's my guess why it's an MMO.
There's 2 Dune games, I believe, because it was this one they showed, and there was another one called the Spice Wars, and I don't know if that's
that one's RTS.
Okay. But yeah, make sure y'all get the likes up on my stream. I appreciate y'all for hanging out with us today. But yeah, like that clown shit was like out of nowhere. And I am the biggest critic of Friday the 13th, bro. If you ask me what the worst game I've ever played in my life was, I'm gonna exaggerate every time and say Friday the 13th. I think that game is absolute trash, bro. Absolutely the rim of the ass. So if this game is like that, there's only so much I could even, you know, kind of be like interested in. It's just the fact that these boys came out of nowhere with that shit. I wasn't ready. Show the body pillow. All right, I'm gonna run downstairs and grab the body pillow because I got to do this on a stream. And if I can find those
body pillow.
Yeah. I got a challenge that I'm about 6-7 weeks late on that I got to do before the month ends, or there's a penalty. But I got to hug this big ass body pillow on stream when I play a rage game. So let me go ahead and do this. And then, is there any other stuff that y'all want to talk about while I run downstairs?
Yeah, it was good. Like Forspoken, I seen that today. I'll talk about Madden. Forspoken, I seen that today too. Did y'all see Forspoken today?
I'll be right.
I did.
Back. I'll be right back.
Forspoken looked
that shit look downgraded as hell.
I mean,
have you seen that game? Yo, they downgraded it 3 times. I couldn't believe it. Like,
I don't know if it's like hardware limitations or like it's a release date thing where they're trying to, Cyberpunk. Yeah, because Cyberpunk was supposed to have a lot of stuff that it didn't have because of the release dates and stuff getting pushed back and moved around, and having to be on all consoles and stuff like that. So might be the same thing with Forspoken.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what it is. See, my thing is, I like the game looked dope as hell, but I'm tired of like escaping the conversation that we just got Division, we just got Watch Dogs on, because literally we seen Forspoken a year ago, 2 years, like a year and some change, and the gameplay that we saw, they literally was showcasing and describing the game and like how it was gonna like perform, and we seen 3 different downgrades. The game still might be fire, but I'm just like, yo, I hate these initial showings when they make it seem like it's supposed to look like a certain way and it doesn't. Ubisoft did that shit to us many times. So, but I'm still gonna get it. I'm still looking forward to that. But then Madden, have you played Madden?
I have not. I've heard many bad things about it in the Discord.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. Probably the best Madden I've played in 10 years. The best Madden I've played in 10 years. And it's weird because it's still got its like little hiccups and stuff with the glitches and the lag. But I think the way it plays made it more solid of a game. And I shit on Madden. I shit on Madden day in and day out. Me and Trey, we have literally, it's almost like, like every Christmas the family goes over your house. You have like a tradition. Me and Trey have a tradition. Every year we play one game with each other and get the hell off and never touch Madden again. I play Mutt still, so I stay on. But me and Trey do that, and we found ourselves still wanting to play this shit. That game, it plays solid. Chase, that pillow's taller than you.
It is. This is my girl.
Is that
the one I've been telling y'all about? The one y'all thought y'all heard all these years? She's not real. It's a big ass, fat ass pillow.
Stand up? Can you stand up?
Hell no, you ain't gonna embarrass me like that.
How much for a 360?
Because the screenshots is coming as soon as he stand up.
This right here, I ain't want y'all to find out like this, chat. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the people that sent me shit to my P.O. box. And as a bonus, before we go, are you done talking about Madden? I don't want to, you know what I mean? Ricky talking to my Shinobi. I got to go back to the P.O. box because I got stuff in there I ain't been to. I don't do shit like this. But he sent me edible crickets. He sent me edible crickets. And I think it's only appropriate that I got to eat one of these bitches. And I'm not happy.
Can you eat one of the cummies?
No, I'm not eating the gummies on the street.
What are we doing?
I'm not. Dude Flip sent me semen gummies. It's just gummies that shaped like little semen. You know what I'm saying? You know, little
W cousin.
Flips, but they're pina colada though. That's the unfortunate thing. I'm not eating that on stream. It was a troll gift. Okay?
I wouldn't.
Y'all know what gag gifts are? It's a great gag gift. That didn't work
that's
there.
A hell of a gag gift.
That doesn't go. I can't say that.
Nah. I wouldn't have said that.
You can't say that. You like gag? You like gag gifts? You like gag gifts, buddy?
Gag. Here's a good idea for a gag gift, bro. The chat, y'all about to laugh. Me and the homies. This is like 2016. We're like, we doing gag gifts this year? He like, yeah, you know what I mean? My brother Joe's like he initiated and shit. So I don't even remember what I got. No, I got them all dick gummies. Or did I get them? I might have got them Crocs that year. That was before y'all motherfuckers started wearing them. This dude got me wave grease, a do-rag, and a fucking hairbrush, bro. That motherfucker. Anyway. Hold on. I'm gonna eat I can't believe I'm about to do this shit.
Yo, what if I mailed you guys, both of you, a chocolate veiny one? Would y'all be upset?
I'm not eating it.
I'm not eating it. It's not happening.
He said my veins. Look at him. And I told y'all motherfucking live. You look at his lips. Read his lips. Okay. All right, chat. Oh my God. It's actual.
Oh, I ate one of them bitches before, man. I ate the ranch flavor.
What are we doing?
The little leg was hanging off my lips.
While Chase is doing this, I got one more comment to make. The person who was talking about Tekken 8, they probably not gonna show more about that till next year. It's probably still early in development. So
I'm looking forward to that. I wouldn't
get your hopes up too high.
I can't wait for Street Fighter 6. Man, I like that little open world shit of like going up and train and whatever.
I'm gonna be a cynic and I'm gonna enjoy it.
All right, man.
Maybe it's gonna come out like 5 came out and it won't be done.
All right, bro. It's for fucking up
No,
us.
but I hope. Well, Capcom is on a streak of learning their lessons, so hopefully they don't do that because they've been doing really good since Street Fighter V came out.
Chat.
Wait, do
Really
both of you
about
guys
to
have
eat this
thick water?
cricket.
I don't have thick water.
All right, it's being sent to your house.
Yo, maybe we'll do the
What
ASMR
is
stream.
thick
If you
water?
raise, you got to drink thick water though. If you get loud.
I'm
That'd be an
down.
idea. All right, chat.
You don't have a full screen?
I'm not going full screen.
You nervous?
Let me go ahead and go full screen.
You nervous? Yo, why you sit back like that and like get nervous? Ew.
Shout out to Drizzy in the background.
How many
And
I got?
Drizzy.
Hey, chat.
Yep.
Chat. How many of these I gotta eat? How many?
It was a good number. One of each flavor.
Oh no, these got cheese in them. I don't do cheese.
It's not real cheese, man. Eat that shit.
Nah, it's cheese, bro. And this might be
Shit.
sour cream. Yeah, this is sour cream, bro. I can't do it. I can only eat these ones.
Which one? Which flavor?
5, 3, 3, 3, 3.
Wait. Why are you eating so many of them?
5.
Hey, I ain't no bitch. We gonna eat the whole bag. Fuck it, we ball.
Why would you?
Wait. You're about to eat the whole bag?
Ooh.
Oh, Chase ate this
Ooh.
shit before.
Swear to God, I never ate these. You think I do shit
So
like
you're
this?
gonna eat the whole bag?
I'm doing this shit cause they went out their way to send me shit.
Hey man, make sure you crunch in the mic. Make it ASMR.
You said make it amaranth.
Yo, don't do that.
Oh, they're like little roaches in your
All right,
hands.
yeah, chat. Am I allowed to drink water?
You have to chew
Nah.
first for 10 seconds.
I want to hear the crunch too. Ooh, look at his face. Ooh, look why he chewing so fast.
Oh, he chewing, homie. Oh, he chewing. He cricking his legs.
I can't wait till one of the little legs poke him in the tongue.
Well, I hope the leg gets stuck in between your teeth, man. I swear to God, I hope so.
Why he hugging the pillow?
Yo, I had to eat one, and I felt like the head was stuck on the back of my tongue.
Oh.
Pause.
Ooh, yeah. Oh.
Pause. I meant the head of the cricket, yo. Pause.
Yeah, that might go on the quote wall. I'm sorry, brother.
No. I'm gonna shut up now. Wow.
Ooh, that aftertaste got him. Ooh.
A Bug's Life head ass.
I'll just start sending me shit thinking I'm gonna eat it on stream too. I know y'all get out.
We vegan now. Wait, that wasn't vegan. Never mind. I'm gonna shut up again.
No.
You just ate bug zicks.
Ooh, drink some water, brother.
It's on
You eating bug zicks.
We said 10 seconds. Past 10 seconds.
Is it considered that you ate bug zick?
Chat. Y'all are amazing. Fave. Thank you, bro. Only console with an Ethernet
Richie,
point.
you got problems.
How?
Oh, shit. Yes, thank you.
You know what you just
Thank
said.
you, Robin, Jabba. Thank you, guys. Why don't we do game of polls anymore? Maybe we'll do more of those.
You ate the whole shit.
Guys,
That's fun, bro.
I'm gonna go throw up in my own mouth. I appreciate y'all coming through. Shout out to Savard. You know what I'm saying? Savard the God. You know what I'm saying? Ricky.
You sounded mad sassy there. He said, "I'm gonna throw up in my own mouth." Hell,
My
bro.
God, thank you, bro. I just ate. My stomach starting to bubble a little bit. I think there might have been something in the crickets.
Young grasshopper.
Bye.
Yo, you ain't do that.
That's it. You got to go.